Sup everyone? My name is Tobias McKay. For today's album review, I am going to put you onto a much smaller artist you might not be that aware of. He has only 57 monthly listeners but isn't getting the recognition he deserves for his new album PUNKSALIVE, which dropped this Friday. For this is genuinely the best rage music I have heard in quite a while. So now, let me tell you why you should be listening to this album right now. The first song on the album, City Red, comes swinging in with this energy that instantly hits you as soon as you press play. You can just feel yourself getting turned up the moment this song begins. This song is about your usual murder stuff, but it's done in a reality interesting way that is able to engage the listener as they zero in on the lyrics. It's also, in my opinion, a great way to start an album like this. The energy keeps going on the second song, Demon. On this song, Tatsei raps about being a demon and his wicked ways, which include him pulling up in his whip, slaying for his car, and getting head from a mean bitch, as well as drinking alcohol and taking the bitch soul when he fucks her. I'm not too impressed with his flow here, but you might enjoy this song more than I did. Just saying. We continue forward with a high-energy trap beat on Crash Out, where Tatsei raps about swerving a car to the point where he might crash it as well. He also raps about doing drugs, kicking a bitch out of his car if she ain't sucking dick, and being about that life. It's one of those flex tracks you often hear in rap music, but it's unique to his brand and doesn't feel too generic for what it is. That line where he refers to these girls like Barbies might be a little degrading, but the song is still a banger in my eyes. Yet another hard-hitting beat with a rage sound to it. On this one, titled Break the Wall, Tatsei raps about his spending habits, touring and not really caring about the fame and only being in it for the moolah, the cheddar, the money. It's another one of those flex tracks, again, but it's still unique to Tat's image. Plus this one is also a banger. This distorted rage beat is produced by OK, who has worked with a bunch of recognizable names in the underground, with some of those being Destroy Lonely, Osama Sun, Glock 40 Spaz and Isaiah Tigi, to name a few. As for the song itself, Tatsei claims himself to be a demon and continues to flex his wealth while also rapping about doing drugs and actually killing people. And this shit is hard, not gonna lie. Definitely going in the playlist. This beat is more rock influenced as Tatsei hops on it, rapping about him swerving in the Batmobile and pouring up codeine, as well as him marrying this girl who's gonna do right for him. The verses are hard, but I don't really feel the chorus on here. That's just how I feel about it. Dawn goes for a more futuristic sound here as Tatsei talks about killing the pussy and sending the bitch home. I like this one a lot. UNAP Me continues this futuristic sound as Tatsei talks about his high influence and how his girl is the only one he needs in his life. He also talks about dressing up his girl and doing things to her. I like this one as well. I think Tatsei matches the beat well and does a great job in bringing that special value to the song overall. I think you get the sound this album goes for now, so I'll stop repeating myself. For this song, Tatsei talks about gang life and this girl that's perfect in his eyes and how he thought of putting her on 2 guns. He also talks about speaking to her and the girl talking about another man. Yet another banger. On Homicide, Tatsei delivers a high-performance delivery where he raps about spinning the block, sleeping with a loaded firearm on him, and lighting a cigarette. It might be my favorite song on the entire album so far. After Homicide comes Homicide 2, where Tatsei delivers another high-energy performance where he raps about killing people. We then get to the first of 3 features from rapper Derekishi on this album, where he raps about boasting the murder rate. and he does well on his feature here. This song is also straight heat. On Napalm, Tatsei raps about drinking lean and smashing the baddest hoes. This one's also gas. So this was the song that YouTube recommended me that led to me finding out about this guy named Tatsei. And it was a good introduction to his sound. On VIP, he talks about having exclusive access and how he's the one. He also talks about killing shit and having motion. And this song is great honestly. Unmasked, Tatsei talks about killing people and hoping that this girl notices the fit he has on. This song goes crazy. Warned You is the second song in which Takeshi is featured on. In this song, Tatsei raps about having his money up and him killing shit, saying that he warned them about the type of shit they do. Then comes Takeshi's part where he raps about not lying when it comes to his music and how he really lives like this. Another good feature from Takeshi. This one's a vibe honestly. Final Fantasy is a song where Tatsei pictures himself with Divya Lockhart, a female character from the popular video game series Final Fantasy. He also talks about doing drugs like he usually does and smashing this girl. Another pretty good song. On 17, which is coincidentally the 17th song on the album, Tatsei raps about his fame, spinning the block, making money, drugs and his cars. I mess with it. Pop My Shit contains another rock-inspired beat where on it, Tatsei raps about spinning the block and killing his ops as well as not stopping until they're completely dead. Yay, I'm pretty sure you have heard a lot of these murder rap songs, specifically in the Atlanta rap scene with rappers like Baby Kaya, Lil Tim and L5. But Tatsei makes it unique to his brand by talking about riding around in a tank. I bet you don't see that happen every day, right? It's still a fire song though. Stuttered is the third and final song where Takeshi is featured. In this song, Takeshi raps about busting out his watch and telling them to hide when they hear the gun sounds. Then Tatsei comes in and raps about killing people and drugs. This song's nice and chill. I vibe with this. On Hell, Tatsei raps about taking a girl to hell and him flexing his wealth as well as his current position in the rap space as well as doing drugs and watching people die. This one's a straight up banger as well. The album ends on a more sober rock-influenced note as the beat is made in a way so that you can hear the vulnerability in Tatsei's lyrics. It's not as hype as the intro was but helps wind down the album so that it ends on a smooth note. Here he talks about him being unsure of what tomorrow will bring along with this girl he's been talking about the entire album. This is a fantastic way to end the album in my opinion. Now let's go into my initial thoughts. While PUNKSALIVE doesn't try to reinvent the wheel in any way, shape or form, it works well with what it was given with that then even being improved upon, upgrading the limitations for what a genre like this could hold. And this album truly has done it. It doesn't deserve to be defined by a genre. It, instead, is defined as an experience worth sticking around for every single one of those 55 minutes and 56 seconds of runtime. Favorite songs were VIP, Homicide, 17, Serpent, Crash Out and John. Least favorite songs were Demon. As for my overall rating, I'll give PUNKSALIVE a 8.7 out of 10. But what did you think of this album? Have I convinced you enough to want to check out this album? Please let me know in the comments below. I will keep doing these reviews of smaller albums that you should check out as well as the mainstream releases as well. And don't think I forgot about We Don't Trust You. I'm gonna do you next, I promise. And with that being said, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.